Hi, hello. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get started very shortly. Let me see if this orientation works. No. So, thanks for tuning in. This stream we're going to be looking at these two inflatables, the 2005 4-foot Tigger and the 4-foot Winnie Pooh from 2004. So, and also I might give a quick look at my custom I made right here. But in the meantime, let me set up my tripod. So thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. This is the fastest I've gotten views on a stream ever. So shout out to you. Go subscribe to him. I really love this community. Everybody in it is amazing. So shout out to you. So when I get my Pumpkin King, hi, hello. God, I'm getting views so quick. So what I'm doing right now is setting up my tripod, and then we'll have a stable view. Then we'll take a look at these two inflatables and maybe my custom I made over there. Also go over the simple like AC. You're the only one watching. There's also CJ McNuggets guy. He's also watching, I think. Okay, let me just. Yeah, so once I get my tripod ready, the quality will be great and all that. So there we go. Next time. So for me, these Tiggers have been very interesting. I've gotten 3 of them. That's pretty high number for that rare thing. It's pretty rare, I think. So, yeah, okay. Let me fix this. And there we go. Alright, let me turn the light now and get started. So my tripod broke recently and I had to use super glue to fix it. That was pretty sad. Okay, got it all secure. Let me open up the chat from a new device. Sorry that the video is not landscaped. It's who's that? Hold on, let me. Okay, shout out to Evie Sam. Okay. So let's officially start. You only have 2 subscribers. Alright, go shout out to Pumpkin King. Subscribe to him. I love this whole holiday community. Everybody deserves to get a lot of subscribers and all that. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. It would really help me. So yeah, let's get to it. You guys pick which one you want to see first, the Tigger or the Winnie Pooh. Let's just save the best for last, but Tigger is obviously the better one. So, but it's up to you guys. Which one do you guys want to see first? Okay, opinions. Oh, hi. So, to fix your thin inflatables, this is a pretty easy fix. So, for example, I had 3 of this exact same Tigger. This one I have here is the best one. So, the way I do to fix thin inflatables is you have to get polyurethane you can pick up at Home Depot or whatever it is at, and then you just paint it over the inflatable or spray it. You can use Flex Seal over the thin spots or the whole thing, and it blocks off all of the air coming out, and that's the way you can fix thin inflatables. So that's the way I know, the most effective way. I've never done it myself, but I've seen other people do it a lot. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much how you fix it. Any other questions before we get started? So I'm not too sure if they would, but they would definitely last more. Maybe let's say if your inflatable completely thinned out, and if you just put it on, it'll probably last for another 4 years, I'd say, until you have to put it again, which again isn't a really big task. It's actually pretty easy. So yeah, it's a really effective way to fix your inflatable if it's broken, and that's how it is. Okay. Now let's get to unboxing the Winnie Pooh right here. Take it off the tripod. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, let me just log into my account for my computer so I can manage the chat real quick. Okay. There we go, all set. I'm gonna type something in the chat and let me know if you can hear me. I mean, see me in the chat. 10 years, that's pretty nice. I don't have the 2012 Shivering Polar Bear, but I have the 2014 Shivering Snowman with um a what is it? The red and green sweater. It's honestly really rare. I haven't seen many people having that inflatable besides this one guy named Decoration Dude. Go subscribe to him. He's a really good guy in the community. Yeah, the Shivering Polar Bear, I like it too, but I unfortunately don't own it. What inflatable was it that lasted 10 years? They might there's probably a specific like era of inflatables that might have lasted for a long time. Happy Jack inflatable. I didn't see that. Let me switch it up. Oh, is it just like a normal pumpkin? Yeah, it was Walmart. No, I don't own it. So I did have a couple of Halloween inflatables that I picked up this year. It will if you guys know the community and all the stuff. So I picked up the new for this year's Home Depot 10-foot pumpkin reaper, as well as this one that I picked up is not Jemmy. It was a 8.7-foot goose tree I got as a gift, so I didn't really choose what it was. And I also got two 3.5-foot ghost and pumpkin head with a skeleton. Those are my inflatables. Uh, those are the thing. Those are the things that I got this year, but I had to unfortunately return all those because um, what is it? Yeah, that person, the neighbor in front of us, she tried to come and steal it all, and she just wouldn't stop bugging us. She wanted it so badly, and I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. Let me just return them all back to the store and maybe get a Christmas inflatable instead, because she doesn't like Christmas that much. So that's what I did. It was pretty sad. I wish I still owned them, but that, there's people are a bit crazy sometimes. So yeah, I have no Holly inflatables at the moment, but I wish to get some. If it wasn't for her, then definitely I would have had a lot. Yeah. So if you guys want to know something, this is my most anticipated inflatable of all time. I'm gonna get it around November to December. I'm taking any guesses. Who would like to take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's from At Home, and let's just say slightly gigantic. First person to guess gets a subscriber. So put in your answers down in the comments. What do you think? What inflatable do you think I'm gonna get from At Home? It's gigantic. That's all I'm giving you as a hint. All right, yeah. That okay. 20-foot inflatable. Yeah, that's correct. But which one? Your options are Santa, Christmas tree, snowman, snowman family, archway, nutcrackers. No, the nutcracker is out of sale. So out of those ones I just said, which one do you think it is? Snowman family. That is an incorrect guess, but I really wish I had the Snowman family inflatable. It is really massive and really expensive for any inflatable. But overall, I think it is worth it because you're getting a 20-footer, 16-footer, and 9-footer all in one to make $350. Any other guesses? I'll let you get one more shot to guess. No, it's not. It's not the snowman, but you're getting closer. Hey, Fidget, are you being serious? Because if you are, you made my day. Okay, I'll give you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh yeah, I forgot the Elf on the Shelf. Okay, Elf on the Shelf or Santa? Which one? Lock in your final answer. You're going with the OG Santa or the Elf on the Shelf? Unfortunately, no. I'm getting the 20-foot Santa. Still really big. It's bigger than my 10-foot toy sack in width, obviously, and the height. It's over my house, obviously. My house is like 14 feet. That thing is 20 feet. I had a drone with a specific feature that you can fly up in the air and you can see how high it goes. And then I went to 20 feet and it was massive. Yes, 20 feet is big. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see me open that pretty soon, I guess, in a couple of months. Or I might even get it early off of eBay when it's not on the At Home's website. I went to At Home for the first time ever in my life. Like, when was it? Like a month ago in Panorama City. But they were still reconstructing it and opening it for the first time in the public. So I didn't get a chance to go inside. I just looked at it from outside of the building and it was amazing. Can't wait to go there to pick it up. I do not play Roblox. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get to the main event and why we're all here. To open these two and show my custom inflatable. So we're going to start off with the Winnie Pooh. Let's see it. So this thing was brand new in the box when I got it. You got your typical instructions. Let me just get the phone out. There we go. All right, nice. So here is the inflatable. Let's take it out of the box. There we go. The colors are very vibrant. Oh, hi, Albert, the inflatable guy. Yeah, the two. Okay, in a second, I'll tell you about the Tigger, and I'm warning you right now. Just stay tuned to see what I have to say about that thing. Do not. It's not what it seems. All right, so here's the Winnie Pooh. Let me close the zipper real quick, and we'll get to inflation. Let me just plug it in, and let's get to it. There we go. So this inflatable is meant for indoors, but I got it obviously to put it outdoors. I don't care about indoor decorations as much. So yeah, this did inflate better when I got it, but the sun destroyed it. It got it a little bit thin, and it inflates a little bit worse. But I mean, it's still not that bad. As you can see, it inflates. It did inflate, like, I was, like, whenever I first got it, it inflated like this. And now it's kind of not the best. The sun just ruined it. That's why I'm going to keep this thing indoors only. Same as the Tigger. So it's sitting on a honey pot. I'm assuming you guys already watched my video about this. So it's sitting on the honey pot. It's got the bow and the happy holiday sign. It inflates not the best now. It used to inflate so much better, but the sun destroyed it. I hate the sun. Well, if it wasn't for the sun, we would have been alive, but yeah, it's 4 feet tall. It's a pretty good size, I'll say. I'm a 5 foot. Oh, hi, Ryan Tran. Yeah, the sun is an inflatable's worst nightmare. This thing is licensed, obviously. It's Winnie Pooh. It's a Disney character. Sold in 2004. And I'll say for that year, the condition is pretty amazing. This thing has no stakes, tethers, or lights. It's meant for indoors. I'm not sure how I'm going to display that. I'm going to display this with the Tigger, obviously, so it can look cool in the, Disney theme. So, this is the Tigger and the Winnie Pooh, and my Grinch are my only licensed inflatables I have. But they're pretty cool to have. So I'm going to unplug the Winnie Pooh, and then we'll get to the actual Tigger, which Albert the inflatable guy was planning on getting. But I'm going to tell him right now, he should probably look out for this thing. So, Albert the inflatable guy. Yeah, so, as you can see, this box, just so you know, if you find it on the eBay listing, it's going to be a lot bigger than you think when you actually get it. It's a pretty big box, like, yeah. So, let me show the year. 2005 Gemmy. This is from 2005. So, I got mine off of eBay, this one specifically for 50 bucks. Here we go. It had an unused stake pack. Where's the light bulb? Oh, wow. There used to be a light bulb. Oh, no, the light bulb's right there. There you go. Yeah, 50 bucks. And I have 3 of these, just so you know. I have 3 of the exact same one. So, yeah, that's kind of a lot. So, it also came with the instructions right there. And then this inflatable is way more faded than the other ones I have. I'm going to go outside just for you guys because I love you guys. And I'm going to get my other one to show you. There we go, right here with all my inflatables. Okay, this is the other one. This one is trash. It does not inflate at all. And I just left it here in no box because it doesn't deserve one. And then this is my other one that I got for $35, I think. This one off of eBay, and it claimed to be brand new in the box, but it obviously wasn't, or maybe it was actually. It also came with the brand new stakes and tethers and all that. But let me take this out and compare. Actually, I'm not gonna take it out right now, but look at this color difference. This thing's red, and like the red is like faded. This whole thing is faded, but you can't really tell at all if you don't have a perfect one. So yeah, so if you, even if you get this thing brand new in the box, do not expect it to inflate well at all. The sun damages this thing. The black material you see here, it's not nylon fabric and will melt in any sort of heat. So yeah, I'm really lucky to have this one. I don't know why this thing is completely faded, but inflates perfectly well. That does not make sense to me. While that one was brand new in the box and it did not inflate even 10%. So let me just take this out. There we go. I did put this thing in here for protection. So, yeah. So here we go. And for an old classic inflatable with a base fan, those things tend, well, especially Tigger. Tigger is one of the most worn out inflatables of all time. Any Tigger you want from the classic ages, it's going to be the most worn out of any inflatable that exists from Jemmy. That is because the neck is a very vulnerable part. The leaning forward is a very vulnerable part. And cracking of the legs from shipping. But all legs were cracked from the shipping, which isn't a big deal. But let's just inflate this right now. And let's get a better view at it. It has two lights. I didn't answer my question. What is your question? So here's a Tigger. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Well, I don't know how, but this thing is faded, but inflates like a charm. It works perfectly fine. It stands up great. And from when you look at it from the front, you cannot see the mouth because of the snout. Like, I mean, this part is like very big. And my tail got undone, which isn't a big deal. So it inflates pretty well. And if you do get this, Albert, if you see these things, these cracks, it's a bad sign. It means your inflatable is gonna wear out, and you should probably avoid it or return it as fast as you can, because in the sun, this thing will go bad, no matter what. That's what the inflatable community is, Mason. We do all year long. Yeah, so the cracks are where the thin spots are. You can see, like, it's like thinning right there. So let me get a better view from here. And also, it is going to lean forward a little bit no matter what when you get it, because it's originally supposed to be like this, and none of the legs are touching the floor. So it's going to naturally want to lean forward and look like that. This is probably the best view it'll get right there, because you can see the mouth. But overall, this is a pretty good inflatable. It inflates okay. Mine specifically, this is probably one of the best ones out there in the world right now. Not to brag, but that one is terrible. It was supposed to be brand new in the box, and it does not inflate. Oh yeah, I even took out the zipper for the fan like that. Yeah, so this one is not great at all. That one is fine. So let me put those back in the box really quickly, and then we'll get to the custom inflatable. Feel free to ask any questions you want, because this is always a free stream. You can ask any questions and all that, and I will answer them gladly. How about right now, all of you guys write down the rarest inflatable you have. You plan on returning another Tigger? I tried to contact the guy to return him, but he didn't do anything. He didn't respond, and I cannot return it. Well, that's how eBay is. You can't always trust it. So it's in the box, and this year's display video, half of it will be shot with a drone to get a better view of all the inflatables, plus the 20-foot Santa, which I'm so excited for. It is my most. That's the reason why I want this year to exist. I'm not even kidding. That's my most anticipated thing of the whole year. So okay, Tigger's back in the box. I'm not going to store these in the storage, obviously, because, like I said, rarest inflatable I got into 2012 Polar Bear or 2012 Scary Tree from Walmart. Did you buy those at the time, or did you get those from eBay or something? And for how much? That's my question to you. So Tigger is secured in the box. Probably do live streams more often. You guys seem to really like them, and I appreciate all of you guys here. Shout out to everybody. All right, they're all back in the box. Oh, I forgot the instructions back. So they're all back in there. Now it's time for the custom inflatable that I made because I was bored at home. There you go. Sorry for boring you guys for a second there, but it's about to get good. There we go. So, if you guys already haven't seen my video, this is my polar bear. I mean, not polar bear. My Christmas tree and the penguin inflatable. That's a bunch of random stakes and tethers in there. This thing has a 2-inch blade slow starter. I added these things as the tether clues. Sup, Andrew? There you go. Open them up. Let me put them down. This thing even inflates fully with both zippers open. That's how good this thing inflates. Hi, Inflatable Haunted House. I've seen your channel, and it's pretty good. So let's just plug it in. Oh yeah, the zippers are open, but I'll get up anyways. It doesn't matter. Oh, I can't open this. The penguin zipper is open real quick. Let me put it down, and I'll do it back. A Halloween unicorn inflatable. Wait, let me read these comments in order. Scary tree got from eBay, $50 brand new. Amazing deal. Good job on that. And the 2012 German Polar Bear. And you got that one in 2012. Keep it in good condition. Value will rise. So, yeah. Yeah, so I don't really have any Halloween inflatables because, like I said, if you were here from the beginning, This crazy girl tried to steal them all in my yard, so I had decided to just return them. But here it is. Looks like the light string fell from the top. That's fine, I guess. Here it is. It's a tree with ribbons on it, which are custom. The penguin is custom. It's hanging off. Hi. So yeah, there it is. It's like 8 feet tall, about like 3 feet wide. Only the tree. Yeah, it's a pretty good custom. I sewed the penguin on. I made this star right here. I put these ribbons on. I made the light string and all that go through the penguin. Well, I'm more of a Christmas guy, so yeah. The tree looks really curved overall, because that's the whole point. The tree has to be curved so that the penguin looks like it's like falling off a tree. There you go. I would give you guys a nighttime view, but the C7s fell from the top, and it will not look good. At least I can just turn off the lights, I think. Do you have any prototypes? I do not have any prototypes. I do not know how to track them down, honestly. I'm not too great at that. Yeah, that's what it looks like at night. Well, it's not really night. It's like, what time right now for me? It's 6:08. You know, I don't have any prototype inflatables. Overall, this thing is pretty good. It inflates very tight. Yeah. So, yeah, the tree looks curved overall. Really great. Last year, I put my 6.5 foot Grinch right here. How much did this thing cost? This thing, I made it. I didn't buy it. I got these two, slapped them on together, one inflatable. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get any, like, prototypes, because, like, if I get too many things, first of all, I won't have space in my garage, and second, I won't have space in my yard, because I already have way too much things that are going to be displayed, plus the addition of my 25th Santa, which is going to, you know, cause my whole house to go on fire and electricity. So I don't want to get way too many inflatables that I'm not going to use. I buy them wisely on um why I will use them. That's why I bought the Tigger and the Winnie Pooh to go together. I made this thing. I'm not planning on using it because I'm not gonna have any much space. Yeah. So let me put the tripod down. Let me just put this back in the box. The 20-foot inflatables, I'm gonna get a 20-foot Santa. I'm not planning on getting any much Halloween inflatables because of that crazy girl in front of me tried to steal them all. She broke into our house and tried to take it, so she did it. So let's close the box. And in a second, I will show you guys the thing I made to make my inflatables cool. Yeah, this is the go-to channel, I guess. So I'm putting these ones here. I'm only gonna take the very bad Tigger in that one because I'm never gonna use this. I'll probably sell it in like 20 years to get insane value off of it. But the Winnie Pooh and Tigger, I'm likely gonna keep them and store them very well so they stay. So here's my storage. So what I did, I got an electrical outlet. No, I don't know Fortnite. I don't know how to play. So you get an electrical outlet. I ran it across my storage until in here. And then I connected it to a battery timer. Well, if you probably saw the video on this, but I'm just gonna show it again. You have this timer on and off switch, and then I connected this to a spare cheap fan I had, which will blow air at these things, keeping them cool. I think that's a pretty good addition I made. So I made this 2 days ago, and hopefully it keeps these things intact. Like, the sun absolutely destroys these things. The sun completely ruined the side of the box, so my 10-foot Santa compared to this side is dead. What else? The sun ruined that Tigger I had over there. It inflated okay before, but now it's terrible. The sun just destroys it. For the sake of this video, thanks. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna turn on the on button. There you go. Blows pretty cold air, and these things get cooled. It turns on for 2 hours every day at 1:30. There you go. Let me put it on auto so it turns on. I don't know if it turned on today or not, but because I was at school, so I didn't really get a chance to look at it, but it probably did. So yeah, that's pretty much about it about the storage. I do not have any Halloween inflatables. No Halloween inflatables. And here's also, I put some cheap fan lights up top to make it brighter, but they unfortunately fell. Not too big of a deal. So let me just put this back in here. If any of you guys are interested in this, I might sell it. Maybe, I don't know, just to give you an offer, and I'll see. I might not sell it, but it's not in the best condition. It does not inflate that much. Like like a fourth of it. Yeah. So that's my storage right there. Just close that. I don't know how long I'll go for the live again, because I did my main thing I was supposed to do, which is inflate those and talk about it. So, yeah, any of you guys have any questions? Again, thank you to all of you tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks. An average speed of a swallow is like 25 miles an hour. No way. Hi, William. You don't know how much you mean to me right now. You're my favorite inflatable channel of all time. Thank you for being here so much. Hello. So I watch all of your videos, and I really like your channel. I've been subscribed for like probably a year by now, but thank you so much for being here. So what I did today was I inflated my, here, I'll see. I'll put it back. I got my 2005 4-foot Tigger inflatable. As you can see here, I inflated it. I tested it out. It worked okay. It had some fading, but that's pretty much it. It inflated well. Also, I got this brand new in the box, and yeah, and I opened it up, and the colors are perfect. It inflated okay. I mean, what do you expect for an indoor inflatable from 2004 anyways? And then I also showed my custom inflatable. Yeah, we're all gonna miss your channel very badly. Yeah, I wish you really continued, but it's gonna end soon, all of our channels, but we have to stay in this community as long as possible. Again, William, thank you so much for being here. You really mean a lot to me, like, to this channel. So something really weird happened today. Let me just go to my storage and talk this outside. Something really weird happened. I was dreaming about the exact inflatable that you posted on your YouTube channel today. I woke up, I'm like, let me just see William's channel real quick just in case he posted something. And that's the exact inflatable. I was so surprised. I was like, did I just predict the future? So that was a very mind-blowing moment for me. But again, here's my storage. Yeah, that's very funny. Here's my 12-foot snowman. It got infested with centipedes. Last time I displayed this, the whole base of the fan was infested with like 100 centipedes going around the base of the fan, and there's at least 10 spiders inside this thing. It's all cleaned up now. It's all good. You got your 10-foot Santa from Walmart for $49. That is a steal. Now, a 20-footer costs 4 times this price, but it's only half the, double the size. I still think it's worth it considering it's so big. This is my 2004 14-foot Noel sign I made a video on. My 6.5-foot Grinch, Shivering Snowman. And all my inflatables are like more back there. I here have a timer and this cheap fan which I made, which you can like, it like blows air. Yeah, so that's about my storage. It's completely filled to the brim with Christmas. Probably like 8 feet long about. Yeah. So again, the sun is the #1 destroying feature for inflatables. So yeah, so you know what, just for William, shout out to him, I'm gonna inflate this Tigger again. It's because I'm so happy he's here. Go subscribe to William, everybody. He's a great guy. So it came with brand new stakes and tethers. There we go, let's inflate it. The colors are sort of faded, but at least it inflates about 90% there. There it is. I don't know why the head is leaning now, but I shouldn't be doing that. There it is. It looks really nice overall. Yeah. So it's got the present right here. When I stake this down, it'll probably it'll probably stand a bit better. So this thing's #1 issue. Well, yeah, it looks. Yeah, for this thing being 2 decades old, it's pretty good. Yeah. For being 2 decades old, it looks pretty solid. It inflates all right. So it's fine. At least it stands up. My other one does not stand up at all. I have 3 of these exact same Tiggers, William, just so you know. Both lights work in it. Only the tail is undone. And it leans a little bit forward. That's pretty much it for this Tigger. For 2 decades old, this thing is probably a 9 out of 10. Or maybe an 8, not a 9. But if any of you guys are going to get a Tigger, like a classic Tigger, note that it's not going to be in great condition. Any great condition, because this black fabric cracks, it breaks off, boom, the inflatable's dead. So yeah. And that's going to be it for your Tigger inflatable. I've gotten 3 of these. This one is the best one, and it's still not 100%. Yeah, my very first one, I got it for, I believe, $60, which is but it didn't work at all. I do not play Roblox. It did not work at all. I mean, it inflated somehow like halfway, but then the sun damaged it even more. And then the second one, which is this one, I got this one for $40, which is a pretty good price. Kind of a steal. So I inflated it. It worked fine. Only the colors were the issue. So I was like, let me just get another one. And I got another one. And that one, the colors are perfect on it. It claimed to be brand new in the box. But, the sun damaged it. And it all had cracks in the black. And it did not stand up at all. So this is the best one out of all of those three I had. I have a picture on my community post if you want to see. Yeah, so this one's the best one. And as for the Winnie Pooh, I got this as a gift. And it worked pretty fine. I left it in the storage. Sun damaged it, faded, a little bit more thin, and it inflated a little bit worse. Yeah, so so that's basically it for these two. And then my custom inflatable, which you just barely missed, William. Yeah, it was a Christmas tree with a penguin on it. Let me know if you watched that video already. It's a pretty good custom, I'd say. Holiday Master is really good at making customs. He's probably the best on YouTube at making customs. And I have a question, William. Whenever you do quit your channel, what are you going to do with your inflatables? Are you going to try to sell them or keep them? What are you going to do? I've always wondered that. Yeah, I'm still going. I'll probably close in like 10 minutes. This is by far my most successful live stream. Yeah. You should probably keep them, especially the ones you got brand new in the box and are in very good condition, like the old ones, like from 2005 or more probably. You should probably keep those ones until their values go up, and then you can sell them if you want to make money. That's probably what I would have done, but I love my inflatables, so I'm not going to quit this anytime soon. And also, William, what's your opinion on the 20-foot inflatables? They have a bit of controversy between like their fans and all that, and how they don't inflate well, and like they're like very like not durable and all that. What do you guys think about those 20-footers? Do you think they're worth $200? Yeah, your classic carriages, do not sell those. Those things are amazing. I know your number one inflatable was if I remember, it was a carriage, and then I know organ dancers were on top, and those are as far as I can remember, but probably pretty accurate. Oh great, I forgot the stakes and tethers. Amazing. So I am gonna get the 20-foot Santa in a couple months, so stay tuned for that. I mean, you're probably not gonna care about inflatables at all, so you won't watch any of your channels, but that's fine, as long as you're here now. Yeah, most 20-foot inflatables definitely need a 125, not a 200, because that'll be kind of overkill for them. It will make their seams burst, just like on this year's, no, not this year's, last year's BJ's 10-foot, what is it, skeleton reaper, something on a horse. That one, the fan was gonna make it explode. If you watched Inflo's video or Rob's video on that one, it wanted to burst. Yeah, the eBay seller was very nice. It's really good condition. They even left the tag in it saying, like, thank you for purchasing this. I hope you enjoy it. So I left a good review on them. Yeah, honestly, for 20-foot inflatables, I think their main problem is that people think they inflate bad because they take so long to go up. But once they're actually up, they inflate pretty tightly, pretty solid. If they put a YF80, I think that'll be perfect. Or 80 or 125 is my opinion. No 200 and no 60 is what I think should be not allowed. So I'll wrap up very soon. Just let me know any questions you have. Oh yeah, I was like, let's go. He got the cemetery archway for not even that expensive. Well, $400 is expensive, but I'm very glad you got that. I love the review. Yeah, on this sound didn't work, but that wasn't too much of an issue. As long as it's perfectly fine, no fading, no melting, it was amazing. It was really good. I also watched a video on your 17-foot haunted house. I mean, the worst inflatable experience I've ever had. That one that you showed pictures of a 17-foot haunted house was completely just dead. Did you end up throwing that one out, or do you still have it? Still curious. You put a whirling globe fan, a bunch of like a bouncy house fan, and it did not even go up a fourth of the way there. That thing was completely dead. What am I even showing? Yeah, it's probably very expensive, especially if you get it brand new in the box. My all-time Halloween favorite inflatables are probably the Organ Dancers, Cemetery Gateway. I love that one. I think that's my number one. Cemetery Gateway, and something modern, maybe like can't think of it right now. It's definitely one of those carriages probably. Those are my top three favorite Halloweens. And as for Christmas, probably the 25th Santa, and oh, there's so much stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of inflatables. You guys are disassembling it. Oh, nice. Did you make a review on those yet? Oh, I'd love to see those. Anybody else have a question? Yeah. You made a review on the 2022 one? No, nice. I'll definitely will watch that one after I'm done with this thing. And William, I've always also had this question. Do you prefer Halloween inflatables more or Christmas inflatables more? I've always thought you've liked Halloween more, but let's see what you say right now. Until August. That's how many months until now? A couple. So Halloween or Christmas inflatables? Yeah, I mostly like Christmas, but whenever I do get Halloween inflatables, the crazy girl just tries to steal them all, which is very unfortunate. So I don't really get much Halloween. Yeah, I've always thought you liked Halloween more, but I guess you like them equal now. So I think I'll close off the stream right there. Anybody with any final questions? Again, shout out to William for being here. Really appreciate you. Oh, I showed my sister on accident. I really appreciate you, and we'll see you all later. So, goodbye.